Hi guys, I'm Sayan. I'm the product manager at Zell Education. So guys, today we're going to talk about a very interesting topic which is related to investment banking. And if you're doing a course called ACCA, how can you become an investment banker while doing your ACCA or once you complete your ACCA? Some people believe that if you're doing a course like ACCA, you can probably not become an investment banker. You do need to go to a top tier MBA college to get into investment banking. So that's a myth, guys. We're going to just break it down how you can build your career in investment banking. A little bit about ACCA initially. ACCA is a globally recognized chartered accountancy course which is recognized in almost all the countries. So you can basically do a job in India, in UK, in Dubai, in Tokyo, in Singapore, wherever you want. I've mentioned this in an earlier video also. It's very important for you guys to understand that you'll be studying for the next 2 to 3 years, but you'll be working for the next 20 odd years after that. Okay, just remember this, guys, it's very important. So if you could be working the next 20 years, and there are various departments you can work in, right? And various sectors you can work in. And one of them is something which a lot of people want to get into, which is investment banking, right? And everyone's very optimistic to become an investment banker. I have a couple of friends working in investment banking. I have a couple of friends who have started their own investment banking company as well. It's not a very easy job. Okay, it's long hours, hard work. You hardly have weekends. It's very difficult for me to meet them as well nowadays. They hardly get vacations. So yeah, I mean, if you're up for it, you're up for it, right? But there are people who are that focused in life, who are that disciplined in life, and they want to make a career in investment banking. So like guys, let's break it down first of all. If you want to get into investment banking, your ultimate goal should be that I should start my own investment banking company eventually. That can be 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, but that should be your ultimate goal because that is where you gain the maximum amount of profits, right? I mentioned the word profits because I would rather take profits over salary any day. So let's break it down. Number one is, while doing my ACCA, can I get a job in probably a JP Morgan or a Blackstone or a KPMG in the investment banking department? The answer is literally no. Okay, it's a hard no. You might just get lucky, but it's very difficult while you're completing your ACCA. Okay, now the second thing is that once I complete my ACCA, will I get a job in a Big Four or probably a Blackstone or a JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley for investment banking? Maybe. Okay, but how do you nail that job in your Big Four or your JP Morgan? So guys, when you're starting to study ACCA, this is 13 papers and you have to give the papers every quarter. You have a lot of free time available, so start interning in a boutique investment banking company. Okay, you have Avendus Capital, you have Spark Capital. Look at these small investment banking boutique companies and try to get an internship over there. Okay, reach out to people on LinkedIn who have a small boutique company. Obviously, they need help. Just get your base set. Okay, so that when you complete your ACCA, you have a little bit of internship. Probably you might get a job also in the boutique company which you're working. And then once you have a profile, when you go for an interview, for example, in a JP Morgan or a KPMG for investment banking, okay, it's great that you have your ACCA, but they're going to ask you what work experience you have. Which clients have you worked upon. So since you've done your internship, you gain the base level knowledge, you work with a couple of clients, you've spoken to a couple of clients, right? So you've just grown over time. So start with an internship. Getting the internship also is difficult sometimes, but yeah, that's the effort, right? You need to put the effort. You need to prepare yourself for the internship interview as well. If you're doing investment banking and ACCA, doing AFM in your optional subjects is a must. Please do AFM. It just gives you a wider view of what investment banking is. So yeah guys, so once you complete your internship, complete your ACCA, probably you can work in a boutique company as a full-time job as well. And then once you have a good 2 to 3 years of experience, you've met clients, you know exactly what the ins and outs of investment banking, where you can apply for your JP Morgan or your Blackstone, etc. Once you're done with that, work a couple of years, or probably 5 years or 10 years in a good role where you're handling funds for various other companies or for people. And there is one point of time where you'll have to say no to salary and yes to profits. It'll be a very difficult decision for you. You probably might be 30, might be 35, but you have to make that decision where I leave my job, okay, and I start my own firm. I might start my own firm with one client, okay, only one client, but you have gained the experience. The client can be in India, it can be international, but you have gained the experience, and that's where you actually get the benefits of getting into investment banking. It's a long shot, it's not something which you see the benefits immediately. As I mentioned, you might have started an internship, you might be getting paid peanuts, but that's the pain you have to go through in order to nail the job and nail your own business eventually. So that's about investment banking, guys. We'll be making more videos on various other profiles so that you guys can build your career from the start, from completing your 12th to where you see yourself 5 years down the line, where you see yourself 15 years down the line. So yeah, that's about it. I'm warning you again, investment banking sounds cool. Is the money there? Yes, it's there, but it's hard work, high pressure. So if you're up for it, you're up for it, guys. So thanks a lot, guys. We keep making a lot of videos like this regarding ACCA, regarding CFA, regarding various other professional courses. Feel free to write any comments in the section below. If you have any idea that you want to suggest for the videos we can make in the future, please mention it in the comments below. And yeah, last of all, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.